I hear the voice of one cry. I hear the voice of one cry. Prepare ye the way of the Lord.
God has benevolent love for all of humankind. He wants all to be saved. But only those who come to Him in repentance and faith and follow Him the rest of their days will be saved. If you choose not to do that, it's your own fault. God didn't make you be a sinner. God didn't create you a sinner. You chose to be a sinner.
Unsaved Jew people. Unsaved Jews, they're going to hell too. Unsaved Jews.
Be homosexual.
Liars, or they were lied?
Chosen to do. God didn't make you that way.
Jesus, the Jews said all liars go to hellfire.
God wants you to live righteously.
That way, but He still loves us, and I think just because we choose to love who we want,
you're not loving them, you're lusting them. And if you love them, you wouldn't be committing sin with them. If you're committing sin with anybody, whether it's sexual sin or maybe smoking some weed together or getting drunk with them, you really don't love them. If you love them, you stop sinning with them. The Bible calls it sorcery. Bible calls Revelation 21:8.
All right, define marijuana to sorcery.
I will. The Greek word for sorcery is the Greek word pharmakia. Now, what English word do you think we get from pharmakia? That's right. We're talking about drugs that influence. No, you got to listen. That's where we got the word from. Doesn't mean that pharmakia. Doesn't mean that pharmakia means pharmacy. Are you listening? No, you're not. You're talking. The Greek word. Wait, I'm trying to answer your question. That's why I'm talking. The Greek word for. God bless you, sinner. God bless you. The Greek word pharmakia.
Is gluttony a sin?
What's that?
Is gluttony a sin?
Yeah, but who says I'm a glutton?
You do it all the I do, man.
Well,
fat ass.
too bad you're not the standard.
You do it all the time, man. It's a lifestyle just like they have, so you're going to hell the same way.
No, I'm not.
You eat too much.
You don't even know what a glutton is.
Says
who? Says
who? It's a sin, a lifestyle that you
Says who?
Just like they chose.
Who says I eat too much?
What?
Who says I eat too much?
I do.
Well, you're not the standard. I'm sorry. I could care less what sinners say about me. What's that?
You care less.
I care less what you say about me. I care less what you say about me, sinner. But God bless you anyway. Yeah, so
God bless your dirty heart.
What's that?
God bless his dirty heart.
God bless your dirty heart, sinner. Yeah, so God expects you to live a certain way. Because you haven't, God will send you to hell for it.
God expects us to do? How do you know what God's thinking?
He tells us in His Word. He's revealed it to us.
How do you know that God wrote the Bible?
Well, it's self-provable. It's self-provable.
How do you know that the man's not corrupting?
Well, where do you get your truth from?
Common sense.
Where do you get common sense from?
Where do you?
How do you know it's common? How do you know it's common?
Same way you know that you're not fat.
No, I have a standard. I'm a judge. That's what I have. I have a standard. And if you have a standard, you can say something's right and something's wrong. I have a standard that says, thou shalt not lie. If you lie, it's wrong. If you tell the truth, it's right. So I have a standard.
Because I'm not a Christian, doesn't mean I don't believe that.
Well, where's your standard come from?
My standard comes from me.
From you? Who says you're the standard?
I say I'm the standard, just like you said the Bible.
So, in other words, if you're being arbitrary and autonomous by saying you're the standard, you can never tell anyone else who thinks they're the standard that they're right or wrong. You say, well, then you can't call me a glutton. You have no standard of to judge. Well, you were calling me it a second ago.
No, I was asking you about standard. You said you weren't fat.
My point is this. There's a universal, absolute standard that God has given humankind.
Our standard is not fat. I'm just saying this weight is a standard for being fat.
The Bible says if you're harming your health.
Are you harming your health?
No, I'm not. I'm in great health. I'm in great. I get my blood pressure and everything checked about twice a week. Yeah, so I got great. No, I don't have to. I choose to. I choose to. I don't have to. I choose to.
I would, actually.
Yeah, my blood pressure's about 120/60.
Healthy.
And then my actual heartbeat, my sitting still heartbeat is about 59.
You do a lot of cardio?
Yes, I do some cardio.
Biking?
No, I play basketball a little bit. Run and walk. That's
What position you play?
What's that?
Position.
Basketball?
Yeah, what position?
All 5.
All 5?
Depending on the other team. If the other team has a bunch of giants, I'm not going to play center, but I usually point guard.
All right.
I'm just playing around.
Score a lot?
What's that? I like passing more than
He
anything.
actually does score a lot.
He can testify to my basketball skills.
He's pretty
Play
good.
with me.
Let's go play one-on-one. I got my Jordans over here.
We're busy right
Hey,
now.
when we're done, we can go play if you
Yeah.
want. That's fine with me. I don't mind playing some basketball. I got running shoes. I don't have basketball shoes, but I can still play in these. But I get back to the fact that there's a standard by which to judge right or wrong. And if you don't have a standard by which to judge right, an absolute standard, you can never tell anyone they're wrong or right about anything.
Where's our hope? Where's our hope?
I've already talked about that. Your only hope is in Jesus Christ. Unless you forsake your sin and follow Him, there is no hope for you.
Purify yourself.
About empirical evidence and disproving empirical evidence, something that's testable by scientific experiment.
I believe in empirical evidence, but I think a lot of empirical evidence has bias behind it. That's the problem. They start out with a presupposition and say, well, this is what this evidence is saying, but it's not really saying that.
How could you take something that's tested by several different people in several different ways and it comes out with the same,
The whole world lies in
Give me an
darkness.
example.
a repeatable experiment?
Give me the example.
Gravity?
The Big Bang.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about gravity. Is gravity a law?
Yes, it is.
Is it absolute?
For Earth, yeah.
How do you know that?
I can
Have you seen every example of gravity?
Hey, jump off that stool.
You see, without the Christian God who made the law of gravity, without Him, there is no laws of science.
What happens is I can say, I will take this ball and I will drop it and it will accelerate to the ground.
What does that mean?
What does acceleration mean?
No, how do you know that that's the same way as everywhere else? How do you know? Are you a Christian?
It's tested by mathematics.
So what? Have you seen every
What
test?
you're asking me is, how do I prove that 2 plus 2 equals 4?
No, it's not what I'm asking you.
Yes, because it's mathematically proven.
No, I'm asking you this. You say the law of gravity is
You
absolute.
say that you can't mathematically prove it, but mathematically, it makes perfect sense.
Well, how do you know that?
Because what you're arguing
That's
me
what?
is that 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4.
I didn't argue that.
Also telling me
I never once argued that.
everything that you judge the entire world on.
No, I never said 2 plus 2 equals 4. What I said was this. The law of gravity is absolute. But the only way you can say anything, any laws, any scientific law is absolute is to say that there's a God in the beginning who gave us that law. Otherwise, you're relying on some kind of limited knowledge you have. Because you don't have all knowledge of every account of gravity.